really sure how this happened. 12 days in London have absolutely flown by, but I'm determined to make my last day very special indeed. And of course, I'm taking you with me. We are at Sky Garden. I thought it would be really lovely to come here because I've already been to Garden at 120, as you've seen from this video up here, but this is the other really famous rooftop garden in London, and it is definitely worth a visit. It's amazing. Let's have a look, shall we? There's something to be said for seeing a city, especially London, from the sky. You understand it's a special city, even when you're walking through the streets, surrounded by all the chaos that typical London streets usually contain. But when you see just how beautiful it is from the sky, I think that is when you gain a real, true sense of appreciation for just what an incredible city London actually is. On my last day, I was going to be a little reflective of my experiences, and I think it's fair to say that returning back to London after 2.5 years helped me to see just how much I've changed, and helped me to see how I've adapted a lot to life in Italy. There were many differences that I encountered coming back to London after such a long period of time, namely simple things like meal times, saying buon appetito at the beginning before you begin to eat just isn't a thing here in London, and I actually missed it. In fact, I continued to do it even if my parents didn't really understand. And you know, just being surrounded by people that you don't really have any communication with, that was something that was difficult, because in Italy everybody says hello to you, especially where I live in the south, and to be back in the streets of London where people just don't acknowledge each other, it felt strange initially, I'm not gonna lie. But of course there were aspects of life here that I realised I don't really miss at all. And so it's been a balance for sure, and it's given me a lot of clarity, and it's helped me to understand that, you know, when you spend a decent amount of time in a place, you do adapt, you do get used to the way of life and the traditions and the culture. It doesn't happen at the beginning necessarily very quickly, but it does happen, and that's something that you need to remember if you're very early on in your expat experience. Going to go to see Buckingham Palace because last week when I was up here filming, it was of course party at the palace, the Queen's Jubilee, and the whole area was sealed off. So today we're going to go and see the Mall and also go to Buckingham Palace and walk around St James's Park. Let's go.